All right, so g'day, guys. We're on the line with Headbore vocalist Adam Fish Fisher. How are you, mate?
Yeah, really good, Cam. Yourself?
Oh, beautiful, mate. You guys have got a massive show coming up this Saturday at the Heavy SA Fest. You'll be launching a new album, The Grey, and you'll be closing the night out. Are you looking forward to seeing how the crowd react to the new material?
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, when you think back, the last 18 months, even close to 2 years that we've been writing the songs and putting them together, recording, mixing, mastering, artwork, and all the other stuff that goes along with it. It's just awesome to finally have it out. We got the CDs and shirts a couple of days ago, and yeah, just can't wait to hit the launch Saturday night. And hopefully we get a good response from the new album, that's for sure.
For sure, man. And how many new tracks are you going to be playing?
I think we're doing 6, actually. So 2 we've played before over the last year, probably year or so, including like the film clip for which we did for The Grey, that song. But yeah, 6 songs off the new album. So hopefully people will enjoy it, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So the show itself is filled with heaps of incredible SA bands. Are there any in particular that you'll be looking forward to seeing?
Oh, man, so many. It's just the most amazing lineup. Like I said, I knew Dead's always brilliant, but just to have a pure South Australian metal show, just absolutely amazing. I mean, we played probably the most gigs we've ever played with Alkira and Gorlaps and Truth Corroded. It's always good to hang out with those boys, and particularly Gorlaps because they're launching their album as well. So they're looking forward to them. And, Sebon Kira, God, there's just so many. I couldn't name all of them, really. It's going to be a brilliant day.
Absolutely. So how do you rate the South Aussie scene compared to the rest of Australia?
I guess it's hard to tell because you're so embedded in South Australia and you see those bands all the time. But I think it's really, really healthy at the moment. I was discussing with someone the other day, just the albums that have come out recently with Alkira and Voros and a few others. Just the quality of the work that's coming out of South Australia is just brilliant. Victoria's obviously very strong, they've got a lot of great bands out of there. But, I think we're definitely holding our own at the moment as far as the quality of metal coming out of the state, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So getting back to the album, obviously it's been a couple of years since Strength in Numbers was released. How have you evolved since that album? It's hard to say, but because we didn't necessarily go in saying we're going to write this album a particular way, or we're going to try a different sound or try and write different sounding songs. For us, it's just what riffs have we got, what sounds good together, how can we mix them up and write songs and all that. But I think we've cut out a bit of the crap, you know what I mean? We don't repeat stuff as much as we did on the first album, and just tend to get to the point a bit more, I think, which is good. So overall, I think there's a couple of great songs on Strength in Numbers, but I think this album, The Grey, just overall from start to finish, I really feel is a much, much stronger album. And, hopefully everyone enjoys it. Well, people have already had the chance to hear, obviously, the title track and your first single, Slaves. How's the response been for them?
Yeah, really good, man. A lot of views on for our film clip, The Grey, which is really cool. It's been good. As I said, it's only really that song and a handful of people that have heard the rest of the album, but the feedback we've been getting from them has been really, really positive. We're really happy, and everyone will get to hear it over the next couple of days when we release it. And
man, that film clip, The Grey, is absolutely awesome. I love it. But how did you get permission to film in Glenside?
It's actually easier than you think. It was for me anyway, because came up with a concept for the film clip and just thought, shit, we have to do it somewhere that's, looks reasonably realistic. So we were looking around and we tried the old Adelaide jail, and prices there were insane. And then I think Daisy came across the fact you could actually hire out the old Z-Ward at Glenside. And, we hired it out for 2 full days over a weekend, and it was a lot cheaper than I thought, and I was just amazed that there was no one there. We just had full run of the place for 2 full days, and we'd finish at the end of a day, and then the ghost tours would start at night. We'd sort of cross paths with them each night as they started theirs. So a lot easier than I thought, but man, it's just such an amazing place, and rumours that they might get rid of it, but I hope they don't, because it's just an insane place, man. You just walk around just mouth open, thinking that actually put people with mental issues in there and expected them to actually, I don't know whether they thought they'd ever improve, but I don't see how they ever would in a place like that. It was insane, man.
And each one of you were pretty surprisingly good at acting and saying. Oh man, it was just, as I've said to someone the other day, I really hope one day we can release all of the outtakes and that, because, you know, we sort of had the idea for what we wanted to do, gave each person a different character, and went in there, and then we just tried to act it out, and, you know, like nothing was really rehearsed, so there was just basically spent the entire weekend laughing at whatever each other was doing, because you just didn't know what they were going to do in the next scene. So yeah, it was just brilliant and so much fun.
You all seem pretty comfortable in front of the camera. Like, do you actually get nervous doing it, or do you like the acting side of the making the film clips?
No, I actually like it, man. I've, you know, that first film clip, Temptress, I did. I was, you know, the only one out of the band that acted in that, and then it was good to get everyone involved in acting in this second one. But I haven't got any nerves whatsoever, and you know, it's just, I think it's me and my brother grew up filming everything we did with like our old man's video camera, and I guess we must have just gotten really comfortable just being in front of a camera doing that, because, you know, I don't care, I'll just be myself and be a dickhead, do whatever I have to do in front of a camera. It doesn't really bother me at all, man.
Oh, awesome, man. Oh, so just to finish up, touring wise, are you going to be hitting the road for this one?
Yeah, man, we obviously doing kicking off with a Heavy SA on Saturday, and then May 21 we're in Sydney, June the 3rd we're in Mount Gambier, looking at sort of Melbourne around June 25th, and then we've got a break because Wardy's wife's having a baby, which is awesome. And then we haven't got anything planned, but really sort of from September through to November, we're going to look at hitting it really hard around Australia for sure.
Awesome, man. Oh, thanks heaps for speaking with me, Fish.
Awesome, Cam. Thanks a lot, mate. Really appreciate it.